Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Laura Ashley-Abraham.
And I am Connie Smock.
And together we are the Michigan Medium Angels. And today is day 55, seriously 55, of our CNL videos. So today we're going to be talking about Archangel Gabrielle. We just did the throat chakra. Well, we did the third eye too. And we didn't talk about Archangel Gabrielle yet. So we wanted to cover her. She is connected and associated with the throat chakra, with communication, and with talking. She is also associated with abundance. And she is, what is her color? That's a good question too, because I was like,
Copper.
Interesting. Okay, because I'm like, wait a second. Because we're teaching the 7 Sacred Flames at our spiritual growth class on Wednesday nights right now. And I don't think she's come up yet in our class. So anyways, we just wanted to talk to you today about Archangel Gabrielle and explain some more things about her. So go ahead, Tink. What do you want to talk about with her? Your throat chakra.
We use Gabrielle every day because as earlier, my throat was having a hairball because that means either whoever I'm talking to isn't speaking their truth or needs to communicate something they're not communicating.
Would that be me?
Maybe it is. Twink, is there something you want to tell me?
No, that's the thing.
Are you sure? Is there really
something
you want to tell me?
I've been meaning to talk to you about this. Okay, so I had some requests.
Yeah.
I had some requests from others who want to be Michigan Medium Angels too.
Okay.
So just
go ahead.
I have
So you're taking applications?
I might be. No.
Okay, hang on a second. Ready? Everybody listen.
No. No. N-O. No. No. No.
The weird thing is, the other side says yes, so it's either no or yes, and that's all it keeps doing. It's so weird. It's supposed to do both. Can answer. So ask one more time. Maybe it'll happen again. Go ahead.
I can't. I can't even do it. I can't even say it.
No.
Thank you so much, because seriously, I needed a good laugh. Oh gosh, okay. Oh, I think we might have to pause it. I can't even.
That wasn't planned, just so you know. That was not planned, clearly.
We're having a rough day. You know what? It's a full moon. Today is the full moon. And there's a lot of stuff going on right now. So Archangel Gabrielle, using your throat chakra and being able to really communicate, there's a lot of things that are being forced for all of us to share, for all of us to speak our truth, to really honor and own what it is that you need to talk about, who you need to talk to. If you don't feel like you can communicate with somebody, or if you're trying to figure out what's going on, write it down and start journaling and get it out. I know this morning too it was so interesting because I was talking out loud while I was getting myself together and working on trying to figure out, like, okay, I have this to do, I have that to do. How do I get all of this done? And for whatever reason right now, because with the full moon, it's really impacting me and affecting me, and I'm feeling it. And I'm feeling it from everybody, but I'm also feeling the pressure of me getting my own stuff done. So I had to sit with, what needs to get done. It's going to be okay. Just make a list and write it down and start with the most important things. And it was so interesting because I was feeling all this pressure of all of these things that I've been wanting to do that need to get done. Yeah, I know it's the moon, it's the full moon, but at the same time, I have put a lot of stuff off, I feel like, of big things. So, even something silly is like my landscaping and doing the yard work. I just pulled the weeds in the backyard like last week, and the whole back row, all the weeds are back there again. So I've got to go back and do it again because it didn't take, So anyways, it's just all of those little things that's time consuming, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, how do I get that all done? So I was sitting this morning, you know, and making my list and writing everything out. Okay, take one thing at a time, just relax. You're going to get it all done. And sometimes that's what you need to do for yourself, is just really own or allow whatever's going on to come forward, so you're not suppressing it and holding it in. And there, for me, there wasn't anybody else that I needed to talk to. For me, it was just, I have to figure out how to get everything done that is on my plate right now. And we had talked about this before too, with the heart healing book and the meditations. I'm working on trying to get those done too. I want to find and make time to do that, because that's very important to me. So go ahead, Tink. You were shaking your head too with getting stuff done or communicating. Oh, I think we lost you. That is hysterical. It completely cut out and we could not hear you. Oh, you can't hear me and I can't hear you. No.
There it goes. That's the weirdest. I couldn't hear you. I thought you were messing with me.
I couldn't hear you either. There was no sound.
And no sound with you either. That was so weird. I couldn't hear you either. I could just see this. That's all I saw.
That's all everybody saw, because neither one of us, I don't think they could hear either one of us.
That's
that
so
was
weird. Yeah, no, it was just basic. But here's the thing. It's like I'm being guided. And when you guys start clearing all your chakras and clearing your blocks and getting your stuff done, things start to manifest very quickly. I've been needing to get something done that I wanted to get the fish tank out, and I was going to sell that. And then I needed also to get my vent for my dryer revented. So it goes, because it was currently going in my attic and it keeps getting clogged where everything backs up, the lint backs up into my dryer, and it caused fires before. We talked about that within the dryer on one of our other videos. So anyway, because I don't know why I'm telling you this, so there must be a reason. Maybe it's because for people clearing their chakras, I'm not sure. So
we can't hear you again. This is so weird, trying to use your throat chakra and it's not working. Can you hear it? Can you hear me?
Are you there?
Now we can hear you.
Okay, we may need to have to restart this, because if it keeps, we don't want to be doing that. I don't know. Anyway, basically he came from up north, and I was actually thinking I was going to ask him when he got here if he could schedule another time to come down to redo that, because it's a 2.5 hour drive. 5 minutes later, I went to my phone and he ended up and texted me and said, "Hey, while I'm there, I'm going to fix your dryer vent." And I was also thinking I had to clean out my air conditioning, the whole unit, the condenser. I didn't even ask him. I thought about it, and while he was here, he says, "Before I go get the fish tank, I'm gonna go clean your air conditioner condenser." I came into the office, and the magician card was sitting on the table. It was so cool. So getting stuff done with what we're talking about, when you guys start clearing out your stuff and clearing out your chakras and doing what you need to do, then the other stuff will start to fall into place and you'll be in the flow. It's just, everything seems clogged and cluttered. And I know relationships right now, people are having, a lot of people, I've been hearing so often that there's issues with relationships because of, maybe spending too much time together. I'm not sure, but there's a lot of stuff that's clogging our throat chakra. So if you're not speaking your truth, or you're not getting stuff out or doing things or saying what you need, then that clogs up. And Gabrielle can help you with that. She can, and even if I have a difficult conversation with someone coming up, what I'll do is I actually call upon her to help me.
It keeps doing that. This is so strange. We've never had this happen before with our recordings. So it must be connected. There you go. Now we can hear you. Well, this is important, and this is part of something that somebody needs to hear, or it's definitely a message, because we've never had this happen before.
No.
So so somebody out there is, maybe they're feeling like nobody's hearing them, or maybe they feel like they're trying to talk. Oh, and nobody's hearing
Nobody's
them.
hearing them. So all the other person sees is this. It's so funny because I almost said to someone the other day, it appears that my request has fallen upon deaf ears because it doesn't get done. And I almost said that the other day, which is funny, but that's what it reminds me of.
That is what it is. That's what's going on. So somebody's feeling like they're not being heard. And we're going to ask Spirit to move out of the way to stop messing with our video and our recording, because
I just did.
Yeah, I think it could be associated with that too, with somebody that feels like somebody can't hear them. We will deliver your messages when it's the right time, but not right now during our recording. So when you guys tune into us, right, back off. But so you know, when you guys tune into us, this is what it's like. This is what happens.
Yeah, we never know who's going to be with us. I'm not sure what was the last thing that was heard. What was the last thing you heard me say?
You were talking.
But about what? I was talking about if you have a difficult conversation with someone, call upon Archangel Gabrielle to help you articulate your thoughts.
You know, somebody would think that I was doing this on purpose to like mute her, but I'm really not. So
there you go.
Yeah. I was just saying, could you hear me or no?
No,
Oh.
I couldn't hear you either. To articulate, go ahead.
I was going to say, somebody would think that I'm doing that on purpose, like to mute you, but I'm really not. Okay.
No.
Well, isn't this interesting though? Because there are so many things that are coming up that are frustrating, that are
Correct.
This kind of stuff is happening because of the moon too. Yesterday when I went in my bathroom, the whole bottom floor in my in my cupboard under the cabinet had toilet bowl cleaner had melted through, and it was all gooey all underneath my cabinet. Seriously? So it was like one thing after another like that. All of these random weird things were trying to stop or causing chaos in some ways. And that's sometimes what a moon will do too, but it's also focusing on your own reaction and how you're handling and dealing with things and taking time. You know what? That's something that took time out of my day. Like I was saying, I was feeling like I had so much to do, but that in and of itself was just, you have to go with the flow. You have to make things work for you and figure out, okay, I got to take care of this, and that's going to put me behind on these other things, but it's okay. And sometimes that's going to happen. That's life. So go ahead, Tink, finish your story. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. But the one thing too to keep in mind, because this happens to me, when I say to myself, I'm too busy today, or I'm so busy, or I have too much to do, I end up with other things happening that I have to do too. What happens is we're giving off that vibration of I'm so busy. It's pulling in other things for us to do. So instead of saying that, and I have to catch myself in doing that too, it's I have all the time, money, resources, energy, people I need to get everything that I need done today in divine timing. The key is by saying in divine timing, because what we may think is important may not be important in the big scheme of things. But when you're in the flow and you let things just ride out and happen as they come, then you're not getting stressed about adding another thing onto your plate. It's like, okay, this, spirit, guide it. What's more important? Have me do what I'm supposed to be doing right now. But anyway, I don't know what happened or where we were, but basically it's if you have to have a difficult conversation with someone, we're going to try this one more time, because every time I try to say this, it blocks out. I'm going to say it really fast. Basically, call upon Archangel Gabrielle, because that way, if you call upon Archangel Gabrielle, she can help you articulate your thoughts, put them into words where the other person understands and hears you. Did I get it?
You did, yay!
Woo! Okay. Yeah, so she's the one for mediumship. We use her for mediumship too. We call her in for our mediumship because she can help you communicate. She can use that voice chakra to help communicate what needs to be said from spirit as well. She's in every single one of our readings. So when you guys are getting a reading with us, Archangel Gabrielle is there also with us. And the stone associated with her is citrine. And basically well, unless you want to go ahead and jump in, honey, but she does a lot more, but if you want to go ahead and jump in.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't want to take over, but, so she also, if you're writing something like me and Twink, we're writing books. So we can call upon Gabrielle to help us with our writing projects, journaling, essays, school, anything having to do with authoring, writing, publishing, communications, marketing. Gabrielle can help you formulate all of that, and you'll be surprised. All of a sudden you might be blocked, like I have.
There we go again. Nope, can't hear what she's saying. I know. It's kind of funny, actually, a little bit. I wish you could see her on her. She's throwing her pen down and she's like, oh my gosh.
Are you kidding me? What was the last thing you heard?
I don't know. All I see is.
Right. So call upon Archangel Gabrielle for writing. This has got to be the longest. I'm so sorry, everyone who's like, seriously, because I don't know how much you're hearing or not, but whatever. For writing, publishing, authoring, journaling. I don't know why I just heard mentoring something. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh, probably because she's the one for kids and parenting. So maybe mentoring could be part of that. I never even thought of that. So thank you. Anyway, if your schoolwork, essays, they're showing me by even being bilingual, if you're taking Spanish classes or different types of different classes, for Gabrielle can help you with that too. And then use Zadkill to help you remember things for tests, by the way. Did I miss anything? Mediumship, go ahead, Twink.
No, that was great. Honestly, that was what they heard, or what they got out of it. I think everybody got the gist. I pulled a couple cards too from the Angel Tarot deck, if anybody's interested, but the two cards in there that are really associated with her are the Empress card. I'll start with that. And that is about abundance. That is giving birth to your dreams, nurturing yourself and others, so she can help you with that. And the other one is the Awakening card, which was interesting because this card, not this exact card, but I pulled an Awakening card that is going to be showing up this week on one of the days. I know, and on the card, it's actually where it's reversed, where the fairy on the card, because it's from the Fairy Tarot deck, but it's the same card, and this is associated again with Archangel Gabriel. It's looking at things from a different perspective. And this one is like, it's a temporary standstill, which is interesting because of what's happened in our video today, you know, and it's important to look at things from a different angle and not always how you think things should go, being open to how things will actually flow. And like today, we're just going with the flow, because what can you do? We can't do anything about technology. There's a reason that it's happening, and we don't always understand why everything's happening. But I think we kind of got to the bottom line of it. I know. Go ahead. Say something.
I'm boxing with spirit over here. I'm getting mad. Tinkerbell's getting a red face. No, I'm just kidding.
I love it. I love it. But seriously, like
I have one of them in a headlock right now. So they can't mess with our stuff. Don't you move. I got this.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up with that. I think we're going to. Tinkerbell needs to go fight with spirit. Okay.
One quick thing. Copper, isn't it interesting though that copper is the color for Archangel? I can't even say this anymore. Gabriel, and copper is a conduit. I can't even is a conduit for energy. Okay, so my mama, who's amazing, she's still cracking up, and I can't even watch her because she's laughing so hard. My mama made this, but it's copper. It's for like a wand, an energy wand to help do things. Anyway, go ahead, Twink. Go ahead. I know you're.
I got nothing. I got nothing. I don't know. We might have to add this to a bloopers, but thank you everybody for being patient. Okay, maybe that's what it's about. Having patience with us and with yourself and with other people around you too, because like you were just saying, I know people are getting really frustrated with things, and maybe we just frustrated you even more. We apologize. That wasn't our intention. We're just trying to bring joy and laughter and help you in some way. So hopefully we did that today. And yeah, watch out for Tink. Don't let her get you in a headlock, okay? Because she's over there fighting with spirit. Oh my gosh, I wish they could see you. That was so funny. Do that again. Keep trying.
I had headlock and I was going. Don't you worry,
Yeah.
I got this, Twink. I got this, okay?
Get 'em.
There's not going to be any more spirits bothering us because they are afraid right now. They are very afraid. I just dropped the mic.
I don't know what has happened or what has gone into her, but now she's thoroughly using her throat chakra. Okay, so good job. You have really called in Archangel Gabrielle, and she's taken over. She's got this.
Yep. All right, everybody. With that, have a magical day and night filled with peace, love, and light, and happy communications.